What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with today's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Miami Season 4, Episode 1 review. If you do not know, the Real Housewives of Miami is back after an 8-year hiatus. They had 3 seasons and then Bravo canceled them, but because of fans, they end up bringing the show back, but it's only being viewed on Peacock. Peacock is free to download, but you do have to pay, like, after a month, I believe, like $4 or something to be subscribed to the channel, if I'm not mistaken. I'm so happy the girls are back. I really enjoyed the Miami cast when it was on television, so I'm so happy that Bravo decided to bring the girls back. Episodes 1 and 2 are up right now on Peacock. I am reviewing both episodes, so there will be 2 separate videos. It is Vlogmas, and your girl is determined to pump out these videos for you guys. Now, let's get into my review. Okay, also, if you don't know what Peacock is, you can download Peacock on your smart TV, download the app, and you can sign up and watch them there. You can watch them on your phone, your computer, your iPads, wherever you have a device, you can watch the Peacock shows. All right, so the ladies are back. 5 of the original castmates from the first 3 seasons of Miami are back. We have Alexia is back, Marisol, Adriana, and Lisa, and they are all still good friends. They've all still kept in contact, kicked it with each other over the last 8 years, and I must say that all of the ladies still look good. Back in the day when the show was on, Adriana was always my favorite. Adriana was feisty. She didn't give 2 fucks. She would cuss you the fuck out. She would fight your ass. I loved Adriana. Alexia was like the Cuban Barbie doll, tall, blonde, beautiful girl. Her first husband, Peter, was in the mafia. He was a drug transporter, ended up serving years in jail. There's actually a documentary, you guys, on Netflix. Is it Cocaine Cowboys? I'm gonna find out the title, and I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna put it down in the comment section. I'm gonna pin it. The name of the documentary that I watched, where Alexia and her son Peter are actually in the documentary, as well as her ex-husband Peter Sr., where they talk about, his drug life, living in that lifestyle, how he met Alexia, him being locked up in jail. They detail everything, child. So check that shit out on Netflix. Marisol, big pie face ass, is back. I always liked Marisol. She was a cool girl. Well, lady, because she's an older woman. But her face was always really weird to me. Remember, her mother used to be on the show. Her mother had like a face disfigurement from all that plastic surgery. But Marisol is back. Lisa is back. Lisa is still gorgeous. She's still pin up beautiful girl, all of that stuff. Happy to see her back. So the ladies meet up for lunch and drinks, and we find out that Marisol just got married again to some man named Steve. Now, remember, 8 years ago when the show was on, she had gotten married on the show. I don't know what number of marriage Marisol is on, but she got her somebody else child. So then Larsa makes her grand entrance, and I joke with y'all all the time about Larsa Pippen. Larsa Pippen was a part of season 1 of the show, and then she ended up leaving the show. But Larsa, aka Liza, is back, and y'all know I call her Liza because Larsa and Liza are 2 different people, child. Larsa was the lady that we used to know that was married to Scottie Pippen. Liza is this new bitch that I don't know who the fuck she is, because this is 2 totally different women, child, with 2 totally different faces and bodies. She has transformed herself into somebody that I don't know. That's why I say her name is Liza Pippen, because I don't know who the fuck this lady is. But she arrives late trying to make her grand entrance, baby. And like I said, she got new everything, new cheeks, new lips, new nose, new titties, new ass, new hips, new everything, new hair, baby. Ain't nothing on this bitch real. So Adriana, ignorant ass, talking about is that Larsa? I'm like, nah, bitch, that's Liza, because she don't even know who the fuck this lady is. So Adriana asked, what Larsa's been up to, and she was like, I've been trying to stay under the radar. And Adriana ignorant ass told me, yeah, because I heard stuff in the news or whatever. And Larsa looking around like, I know this bitch ain't starting all the fuck ready. So Adriana, her confession was like, Larsa left Miami, but as soon as the Kardashians shunned her, she's back in the group trying to regain our trust. And she did leave the show after season 1. I don't think it had anything to do with the Kardashians. I do think that Scotty didn't want her on the show because he didn't think that it probably represented his career and everything. But it is true that, she's not cool with Kim and Courtney anymore. They don't fuck with her no more. So, yeah, I do agree that, she trying to get in wherever the fuck she can fit in at this point. So, we also found out that Adriana and her husband Frederick are recently divorced. Remember, they got married on the show. I think that was season 2 or 3. And I must say, she had one of the most beautiful wedding dresses I have ever seen in my life. It was like this beautiful ice blue wedding dress. I actually want to go back and watch the episode just to see her dress because it was stunning. I mean, she was one of the most beautiful brides I've ever seen in my life. Sorry to see her and Frederick not together anymore. So, Larsa, we find out, is actually still married to Scottie Pippen. They have had a tumultuous divorce because they've been trying to break up assets and money and things of this nature. He's in LA, she's in Miami, living in their Miami mansion. He has the boys, she has their daughter. How that's working, I don't really know, but the boys are like teenagers and grown, and then the daughter is like 12 years old. But I guess if it worked for them, child. So Larsa invites the girls to her pool party that she's gonna have to her house, and the girls was like, what do we wear? She was like, swimsuits, bathing suits, or whatever. And Alexia was like, something you'd wear on your OnlyFans. And everybody was looking like, oh shit, the bitch done went there. Because, Larsa had started OnlyFans or whatever. So Alexia was like, how do your kids feel about it? What are you giving them that they're paying you? So I was like, ooh, judgmental much? All right. So Larsa was like, I reply more to the DMs. All these guys from the Middle East are the ones contacting me. If you know anything about OnlyFans, that's really where you make your money, in the DMs. Because in the DMs, that's when people can do special requests. And that's where the big bucks come in, from the DMs or whatever. So she say that she making $10,000 a day. And Alexia in her confession was like, I know these, because all the girls, when she said she made $10,000 a day, was like, well, shit, sign me up. Making $10,000 a day was good. Because she's basically telling them that she posts the same stuff on there that she posts on Instagram. You're not posting all of the stuff from Instagram over there. Yes, some of the content, but you're doing a little bit more. Not to say that she's going butt ass, booty ass naked and doing, pornographic shit. But girl, you're not putting up the same shit. You're putting up some more, raunchier things. So Alexia in her confession was like, y'all dumb if you think she making $10,000 a day by just showing her outfit of the day. Like, get the fuck out of here. But my thing with Alexia is, why do you care about what she's doing on her OnlyFans? This is a damn near 50-year-old woman. Let her do what the fuck she want to do with her raggedy puss. Girl, it ain't got nothing to do with you. And you, of all people, can't talk with your sordid ass past up here dating somebody in the goddamn mafia. Girl, sit down somewhere. You are the last person to motherfucking judge, girl. Let that woman do what the fuck she want to do. If she don't give a fuck, why should you give a fuck? I just didn't like the way Alexia was acting about it. And I don't even like Liza. But I'm like, girl, mind your motherfucking business. So Alexia makes a little snarky comment, Thompson, I'm worth more than that. Well, I hope you are, bitch. Like, the fuck? Larsa better than me, because I would have checked her ass at the door. So we find out while she's sitting up here worried about what Liza over there doing with them brand new inflatable titties, that her husband Herman and her separated back in 2015, and a year later he passed away. But that ain't the gag, y'all. The gag is she finds out after the man done died that he was gay and he had a lover. She said she didn't have no clue, but Bravo messy ass did a flashback to 9 years ago. It was a little moment on the show with him and another man. Child, I'm like, girl, you got bigger fish to fry to be sitting up here worried about what Larsa over there doing with her badge, child. Ooh, I was like, what would y'all do if y'all found out when your husband died that he was gay and had a lover? Bitch, girl, bye. So we find out also that Alexia has started a salon or whatever with her son Frankie. Frankie, if you don't remember, had a car accident 10 years ago that really left him kind of like disabled almost. It's kind of like almost like he's autistic now, which is very sad. So she has to like take care of him pretty much like for the rest of his life because he can't do for himself. Like he's literally has like the mind of like a teenager or something like that. But after her divorce, her and her her and her deceased husband Herman used to have a successful magazine, but his sons decided to close down the magazine when he died. So she, I guess whatever money she got, in the divorce and him dying or whatever, they were separated. They hadn't divorced yet. That she took that money and started this new business or whatever the case may be, which is a good thing, that she out here, making sure she got a coin coming in because you ain't supposed to sit up here and depend on no man. So then I see this rich ass bitch, honey. She goes home to her condo in the sky, baby. And I ain't never seen no high textual ass shit, no rich ass shit like this before in my life. This lady, you see her pull up, the car pulls up on this lift. It's like this elevator. And this door shoots up, like a garage door shoots up. Mind you, she in a condo though, right? This is a building that she's in where her car comes up to her condo, bro. The door lifts up. Her car tires are on like these tracks that wheel her car into the house, into this garage that's right there in her home, bitch. The bitch steps out the car and literally walks into her living room. I ain't never seen no rich ass shit like this before in my life. I was like, bitch, I thought I was over here doing something. Bitch, I gotta step my pussy up, bitch. I'm trying to get on Alexia level. I don't know what the fuck that Cuban bitch over there doing, but bitch, she need to teach me how to make some arroyo con pollo or whatever the fuck, bitch. Cause I want some shit like that. Don't even fucking drive, bitch. I was like, come on, fucking Alexia, yes. Shit on these bitches. So we then meet her new fiance because Alexia don't stop. Alexia don't play no games. She gonna get her a rich motherfucker. She stay putting that pussy on the table and locking her down, a rich motherfucker. So she dating and is engaged to this new man whose name is Todd. Her two previous husbands were all Cuban, but he's a gringo, meaning he's a white man, just a regular old white man. And this is her first time dating a white guy, but she is madly crazy in love with him. But the gag is her oldest son Peter don't get along with Todd. They ain't speaking. He used to work for Todd, but they had a falling out, and she didn't tell us what that falling out was, but they don't vibe with each other. Ty got two daughters or whatever, so she's loving the fact that she's going to be a stepmom to two girls because she had two boys or whatever. But, she really going through it with her son, her oldest son, and her new nigga not talking. So, Lisa, we then go to her beautiful ass fucking mansion. She had this stunning waterside mansion on Star Island, and Star Island in Miami is where all of the rich celebrities and stuff live. It's an exclusive community or whatever, like only the rich and famous live there. And that house was absolutely breathtaking. I didn't really care for the decor. It was a little bit too modern for me. It was a lot of hardness going on, but the house itself and that view of the water, right, the pool, chef's kiss, gorgeous. So, she's still married to her husband, Lenny. Her and Lenny was together during the first 3 seasons of Miami. Back in the day on the show, she had fertility problems getting pregnant. Like, she had multiple miscarriages and stuff. She could not carry a baby. And, he really wanted a baby. His mother and them really wanted a baby, used to pressure her all the time. And it was just a really big problem in their marriage with her not being able to give him any children. And so we find out that because of that, after the show, that they actually separated. And that while they were separated, he had an emotional affair for a few months with some bitch. But she said that when he saw that she was done with him, that he came groveling the fuck back. But Not based off what the fuck I done seen on this show, because it is obvious that there is still trouble in paradise here, and that she is trying to make fetch a thing, and it is just not happening. Like, she just kept on like, aren't we in a good space right now? Aren't we doing so great? And he like, yeah, we are, or whatever. And she was like, I feel like we're in a good place. And he was like, it's a work in progress. Rome wasn't built in a day. And she was sitting there looking stupid as fuck. Like, he looked so uncomfortable. This was not the same Lenny from 8 years ago. Like, he looked like he was uncomfortable. He looked like she was like doing team too much, putting on airs. Like, he don't seem like he's 100% emotionally, mentally there in their relationship, and you could tell that something is going on. I wouldn't be surprised if he's still talking to this other woman and he really got feelings for her. I don't see this relationship lasting. Some shit is going down here. That man is still having an affair. I just felt like he was sitting there thinking about the other bitch that whole time. So we then see a new castmate by the name of Gertie. Hate her name. Hate it, but she's a very beautiful African-American woman who is an event planner, and she is planning Alexia's wedding. She is Haitian and married to her high school sweetheart named Russell, who is Caucasian. He's a firefighter, and they have 2 sons together. Love this addition to the show. Love what she does for a living, because it would have been one of my careers that I would have pursued if I wasn't who I am today. But I hate her name, but I love what she does for a living. I can't wait to see what she's going to bring to the show. So it's the day of Liza's pool party, and she up here looking like a dancer from off P-Valley. This bitch got on a thong-bathed swimsuit with a fishnet cover-up. Like, girl, where are you going? This ain't spring break in Cabo, and you about to be around a bunch of bitches. Why you got your ass out? Just doing team too much. Thomas to make sure her daughter stay in her room. Like, I'm pretty sure she don't want to see her damn near middle-aged, not damn near, her middle-aged mama out here with her ass out in front of a bunch of bitches. Like, just doing team too much, just want to show her body off. Like, girl, sit down. Like, I'm all about body positivity, and if you got it, flown it. But like, Jesus the fuck Christ, like, Larsa just do team too fucking much. So she makes a comment in her confessional that people thought I couldn't make it without Scotty or some old friends, but I'm great. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Okay, you ain't doing too great, girl. You over there on OnlyFans to get a coin, because you ain't got no other, obviously, what's the word I'm looking for? Attributes or life skills to make money. Like, girl, all right. It's obvious that you still pressed. So, the decor also for this pool party was hideous. It looked like a kid's party. I'm like, really, Liza? Really? Really, girl? You just got a little balloon wall up and an arch or what? Girl, it was just so tacky. So then we are introduced to another new girl by the name of Dr. Nicole. She's an anesthesiologist who's married to her man named Anthony, who she says is her husband. He's an attorney. They have a son with each other, but the gag is they ain't even married. They ain't even married, child. And she tells him that's her husband. It's like we married. And in her confessional tells him we're not married, but I do call him my husband. We live together and have a family. What am I supposed to call him? My baby daddy? Yeah, bitch, that's what the fuck he is. He your boyfriend and your baby daddy. Like, the fuck? Be who you are. That is your title. Get over it, sis. She tells him, I feel like the concept of marriage is antiquated. If you felt like the concept of marriage is antiquated, then why does he call you his wife, and why do you call him your husband? Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. Somebody's lying here. Something is going on. So I got a iffy feeling about Dr. Nicole. I don't know if I'm gonna really vibe with her. It's something about her. So then we see that Lisa arrives first to the party. In her confessional, she was like, it's a lot of ass looking at me talking about Liza and that booty of hers. The other ladies arrive. Adriana comes with another friend of the show, a Russian model named Julia. And then we're introduced to another fab friend of the show. Her name is Kiki, African-American, tall, statuesque, model-esque looking woman, gorgeous. Really didn't care for the wig, but we can work on that. So we didn't really get to learn that much about Kiki this episode. So Adriana and Julia walk into Liza's home, and she looked around. She was like, yeah, I was here years ago and nothing's changed. Talking about the Nicole child, because it was very throwback. So we find out that Julia is gay. Like I said, she was a model and she was married to a man that had children back in the day. But she met tennis pro Martina Norapolova, whatever her name is, back in the day, and like they had this chemistry, but it didn't go anywhere. Years later, she ran into her again, and they've been together ever since, and they're in a relationship. But she really struggled with coming out as being gay. It wasn't until she moved to Miami and got with Martina that she was finally ready to be who she is now. But the gag is, her and Adriana got this like vibe going on. Something ain't clean in the water, child. It's like they like each other. They want to lick each other in their private places, and I don't think Martina gonna like that a little bit. So then we go to Nicole at home where Anthony, and we find out that they both have been married before, but now they just together. They've been together for about 5 or 6 years or whatever. And she says that they've moved 6 times in 6 years, and he's currently trying to sell the house they in now for like $40 million, baby. I was like, shit, I ain't mad at him. Shit, let's get the fuck up out of here too. So Alexia tells Marisol and her little gay best friend that Herman's lover was at the funeral. Child, she heard this man was at the funeral. Baby, you bold as a motherfucker. So her little gay friend was like, I ran into him and he said to me, like, whenever she ready to talk, here's my number. So she was like, I want to talk to him. He was like, everybody was like, are you really sure you want to do that? Are you prepared for what he might say? She was like, yeah, like I want to move on from this. I'm marrying somebody else. I just want to know or whatever. So they text dude. Dude responds right back. He was like, yeah, let's talk. When I get back into town, let's talk. And the episode goes off. And I was like, oh shit, here we go. I'm loving a lot of the storylines so far with the girls this season. Alexia's storyline is really, really good. I want to know what Ty said to Peter, child. I want to know what's going on with that. I want to know what Alexia gonna find out from her husband's lover, child. I want to see what's going on with Lisa and Lenny, child, because it is trouble in paradise over there. Don't know how I feel about Dr. Nicole. It's something about her that ain't rubbing me the right way. Loving Adriana. Liza is just Liza, child. She is she 47 going on 4. Can't wait to learn more about the other ladies. I think I'm gonna really like Gertie. Hate her name. I don't understand why her mama did that to her, but I digress. But yeah, let me know what y'all thought about season 4 episode 1 of Real Housewives of Miami on Peacock. Yeah, let's talk down below in the comment section, and I will be back with season 4 episode 2 review. Love you. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell button. Also this Saturday, don't forget my movie Paper Heart will be debuting on Tubi. Make sure you watch it and stream it as many times as you can. We want these numbers to be high as fuck. Love you guys. Bye.